Okay, well, this is Kevin Gilday and the Glasgow Cross. I am Kevin Gilday, and we have Ralph Hector as well.
Hello.
And we are going to do a track-by-track breakdown of our new album, which is called Pure Concrete. It's out on the 29th of May on Iffy Folk Records. And yeah, we're going to go through each of the tracks, kind of have a wee chat about them, and then let you have a wee listen to them as well. Sound good? Good. Okay. So yeah, this is track number 1, which is Unclosed Bracket. Do you have any memories of this one, Ralph?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, this is one of those. Kevin just gave me permission to use studio toys. So this is one of these tracks. So every so often I get a wee track that's made using this crazy little thing. So this is one of my favourite little studio toys for coming up with silly little beats that you can't ever remake or reproduce. So if you get a good one, you need to record it straight away. So this is like originally from like a wee studio demo, and it's impossible to use properly. You just need to kind of muck about with it, but it's kind of really good fun. And so sometimes that's the genesis of different little kind of beats that get you interested and stuff. So that's kind of how that track started.
Yeah, I think that what it had a different name, didn't it? It had like a working title for a while, Farfetched, I think, or something it was called.
Yeah.
And I remember because we were kind of, it was one that you'd kind of shared with me, and I was like, "This sounds amazing," but there was something about it that really annoyed me. There was something going on. I think there was like a weird wee kind of incessant synthy bit, like a top line, and I was like, "There's an amazing tune in here, but I'm being really distracted by this catchy little thing, and I want to get rid of it." And I think once we did, and it started to open up, it ended up we were like, "Oh, there's something a wee bit special here."
Yeah. Actually, that's a perfect lesson of when less is more. Like it's kind of nice when you don't have you're a bit less worried about taking stuff out of a song, because you're right. As soon as you took out that extra little loop, that was kind of came from this little monotribe thing. As soon as you took that out, it just seemed to completely open up the track. It still had the essence. It still had like that kind of like little kind of like lo-fi beat, and it still had this kind of insistent kind of feel to it. But just like taking away that kind of weird loop in it, just really opened it up, and it just gave it that. It just gave it space to expand and become this kind of other slightly bigger thing, which is cool.
Yeah,
Less is more.
Yeah, it's the first track on the album, but I think it was one of the last tracks we actually recorded, and even right up until the point of me putting down vocals, we were still kind of debating whether it should be an instrumental or whether it should just have like some kind of cut up vocals across it. And I think I kind of just had this idea to kind of have a short spoken word piece that maybe tied together some of the main themes of the album, and maybe had some of the recurring images or lines would appear in the poem. And yeah, I'm really glad that we did, because it worked out really well.
Yeah.
And I had this idea of I wanted it to sound like an answering machine message or something. I think I remember telling Jamie this. Jamie Savage was our producer at Chem 19 Studios, and I remember kind of trying to tell Jamie I want it to sound like there's a drunk guy leaving an answering machine message, and he was like, "Okay, I've got just the thing for you," and bringing out some crazy microphone. What was that microphone? It was like a copper.
It was some like really old mad copper thing that gave that. You know, I guess like in this day and age, like all these studio plugins, you can kind of create like sounds from whatever your source signal is. But it's sometimes kind of nice to start off with something that gives you that kind of effect straight away. So this
absolutely loved it. It was so cool. Just everything that I said into it just had this amazing tone, and it just made everything sound exactly the way I wanted it to, actually. And I'm pretty sure it was just, in terms of the vocals, it was just one take. I just went in and read the piece, and it just landed exactly where I wanted it to land. And I was like, I'm not fucking with that. Like that's perfect.
It's actually one of my favourite album moments, because, or certainly being in the studio, because I think to a certain extent you plan so much for the studio. You kind of don't want there to be like dead time in the studio and where you think, oh, I should have thought this through before. So like quite often when you go in, I mean, it's different like at home when you've got like time to muck about, but I guess when you're in the studio it's a bit different. You're kind of conscious of time, and it was kind of really nice to go in. And then I was like, when I was hearing you do that vocal, that was the first time I'd ever heard it as well.
Yeah.
So like to go in and like know what to expect from so many tracks, but all of a sudden, like you were going through into the room to do the vocal, and I was like, well, I didn't even know what to expect. And actually, it was one of those things where as soon as you finished the vocal, I just started laughing, because it was just so, as you said, it was like so like bang on. It's like exactly what the track needed, but I never really knew it up until I heard it that time. And actually, it was also the only the first time I kind of heard that phrase like that became the album title, and it was definitely like one of those little things where it just seemed to become a beautiful little bookend in the album recording. It's cool.
Yeah, it's weird because within it, you know, has references to Sickest Man in Scotland, and then Pure Concrete as well, and then Unclosed Bracket, the actual title of the track. So it kind of within this, and it's probably the shortest piece on the album. Within it is, you know, kind of encapsulating a lot about what's going to come after it. But yeah, I still love it, and I think when the second kind of drum beat kicks in and everything just kind of lifts, and then the second stanza of the piece starts, it's just, I feel like it's such a statement of intent of, right, here we go, it's going to be fucking brutal, it's going to be amazing, it's going to slap you about the face a wee bit. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, that's what I want from a track that's the opening to an album. I want it to tell me what's going to come after it, and kind of be a statement of intent, and it definitely is.
Cool. I have nothing more to
add.
Okay. Apart from the fact that you did tell me that I think once we'd started to get an idea of what that was going to sound like, you were basically pretty convinced that was going to be track one, and you wanted it to lead into track two. And the kind of the nicest way to do that was to change the key. So like it ended up going back and changing all the key in track one and relearning the part in a different key just so that it blended and it was the same way that it ended. So
that's some classic singer stuff there of going, I'd really like this to happen, and having no idea how it would happen, and just saying that you would like it to, and then actual musicians have to go and change like a whole thing to make it happen, and you go, yep, I was correct. It's great. It's magic.
I didn't complain.
Yeah.
but that was days of my life to that game, just to let you know.
It was worth it, to be honest. It was worth it. But yeah, so that's track number one, Unclosed Bracket, which we will let you hear now.
Sickest man in Scotland wept. What a mess he'd made. Look at this book he'd opened. This story he began to tell with no thought for how it might end. And now it leaks, the disappointment spilling from every page as the narrative disintegrates. An unclosed bracket. Will a plucky hero get his shit together? Can this idealistic man-child divine a way out of this self-made maze of memory where nothing is ever quite good enough?